Hey guys, it's Chris Gaming, and I'm going to talk about basically like sports games and stuff, and like why these companies are charging us so much for these sports games, but basically like they're not delivering on like anything they promise. Like like how hard is it to go, okay, the game isn't working as we like tried to make the game, but basically they try to patch it and they just they'll mess it up more. They make it slightly better, but it's just never perfect. Like for example, like in FIFA, like since FIFA like 12 and like Ultimate Team came out, the main focus is like playing like like a FIFA Ultimate Team because most people will play Ultimate Team and buy packs, buy cards, try to improve your team. But if you like improve your team, you know, then you think you want to improve your team more because the players just aren't playing as their stats are showing. Like a guy with 92 speeds getting like caught by a defender with 60 speed, and you're just like the speed difference between the two players, 92 speed and 60, is just definitely not there. It's just it's really, it's more like it's like fake. They're just like, oh, you're playing against these guys, we'll make your guys play slower, just so you're like, oh, okay, I need better players, and then you buy more packs, and then you get all these other cards, and you're like, oh, I got Ronaldo, oh, I got Messi, oh, I got 19 a year Ronaldo. How is he getting caught by a 60 speed centre back still? It's because like if they don't do this, the average person who's got like a standard team are just gonna go, you know what? Like I'm good at the game, I'm winning games, but they're winning because simply like their cards are like basically showing that their cards are basically showing that the stats are like their stats aren't looking good, but they're like, here's an 82 overall goal player. Oh, he's getting good passes off. Oh, he's running around players. Oh, he's scoring goals. Well, that's fantastic. But the players that are putting all the money in the game and getting these god squads or like really good teams are getting completely shafted by them because the other players are like playing better than their stats show, just because they have to have a handicap. They have to have a DDA to show like all these like players that don't have good teams aren't going to quit the game because they're getting absolutely destroyed in every game they play because they're not spending money, because they're like thinking, like my team's good, I can continue to play at this rate, and oh, weekend league I'm getting 15 wins, but basically like whenever they're getting 15 wins out of like 30 games, they're getting decent rewards and they're getting decent packs, getting better players. Eventually, when they upgrade their team's going to play shit too, which is really fucking annoying. The only sports game that I really think that's actually working properly as intended is NHL games. Like most of them don't have major glitches, don't have major exploits, but the fan base for hockey is not as big as like American football, standard British football, or like European football and stuff. Basketball, even basketball's way bigger than hockey. Like the fan base that plays the games. That's what I'm pretty much saying. And like in games like Madden, they can't fix the bugs. They spend time, they make a patch. They're like, okay, we fixed the like zone coverage, we fixed the man coverage. Oh, we've made the running a bit, better. We've made the running a bit worse, just to compensate for the running was too good. But then they release the running patch. The running back, oh yeah, cool. The running back's making cuts. He's finding holes. He's finding gaps. He's getting huge running touchdowns. That's all well and good. But when they release the running patch, the Stones play worse. You know why? Because that's the only way they can make the running better is by making the defensive players play worse. And it's really messed up that the game Madden 20 has been out for 3 months right now, and I'm not sure. I haven't read the last patch, but I'm pretty sure that patch would have fixed the unsackable QB exploit. But it takes them half an hour or an hour to fix a problem if the community's making coins off the problem. If there's a pack that's supposed to give out like one elite every like within like 10% chance of you pulling an 85 plus card, and you open the pack, and the packs are given 90 out at a 70% rate, that pack will be fixed within, you can guarantee that pack will be fixed within an hour. While the exploits that don't make the money isn't mattering to them. They're like, oh, well, I cannot make these exploits. We can't patch them that quick. We have to get approval from Sony and Microsoft. Bullshit. You can fix a fucking problem that loses you money because people are like buying packs of coins and making more profit and like making their teams better because the packs are giving out players which shouldn't be in the packs, but they're in the packs because EA messed up the odds or the codes or the formula for these packs. And NBA, let's talk about NBA. Right, NBA's been out 4 or 5 days, right? The game started off a complete mess. There was nothing that worked. The shooting was terrible. The dribbling's terrible. They fixed the dribbling a bit. The stamina's a bit better, but it's still shit. The shooting, you should not be wide open and missing just because you're not greening shots. Green is a perfect release. You should still get a very good release and still manage to get, most of the time if a player's open, good shooting, 93 3-point shooting, he should be making those shots. Guy that's open a 2-point, 95 2 close shot shooting, like 2-point shot, that should definitely go in. There shouldn't be a penalty, for me not being able to hit a green. Like, there's lag in games. It's online. If there's a small lag, you're going to have to time your whole shot based on the current input lag on that game. So, for the fact that it's making you hit a perfect shot with input lag, is completely... It doesn't... They're like, oh, well, there's a new skill gap. Yeah, there's a new skill gap, but you can't fucking play with a skill gap because the input lag is fucking making it harder to play. They said there's a new patch coming out soon as well for the shooting to make the wide open shots a bit better, like, doesn't have to be perfect anymore. And some of the badges are making your players like shit worse, like, for example, there's one that improves your wide open shots, but makes it worse when you're contested. When you're wide open, it kind of improves your shot. But when you're contested, it just completely takes your ability to actually score on them shots because the badge is activating and the badge is messing up your release, like your input for your shot. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's honestly not the best thing. What other sports games is there we can talk about? Just look at Rocket League. Rocket League does not have packs. Rocket League patched the game and patched the game and patched the game. Every single time they release a patch, they make the game better. They, honest to God, make that game better. They don't patch and go, oh, you know what? As soon as I hit the ball, it flies behind you, because all the hitboxes are messed up. No, the patch. They add stadiums. They add new items. They add cosmetics. You can buy packs. The packs are not. You don't have to buy packs to play the game. You can sit and play that game all day, 15 hours a day, every day of the month. And you'll, depending on your skill level, is how good you'll play that game. You'll make mistakes, because everybody makes mistakes. Even professionals make mistakes. How many professionals have you seen have a perfect game? Quite a lot, actually, because they do have perfect games, but sometimes they do have games where they're struggling. They're playing against other professionals, for instance. You're not going to be at your... You're going to be at your best playing, but your nerves might get a better... You're like, oh, well... I'm not going to name drop any people, but they're like, oh, well, A player's like, oh, I've heard a B player, and B player's really good, and then, he's playing against him, and he's like, maybe jittery, but, his hands are shaking a tiny bit and all, because he's a bit nervous, but the further he goes in the game, and he's realised his skill level can, help him, win the matches, that's when it really depends on the skill gap. That's what they need to bring into Madden. That's what they need to bring into the NBA. That's what they... already have in hockey, because a good player in hockey will beat a bad player in hockey. I play hockey NHL with EA access for I played it for an hour because I was just waiting until NBA came out, and basically I suck at NHL games. I went online an Ultimate Team with a decent team. It starts you off with an 85 overall team. I was playing against an 85 overall team. I got beat 10-0, 10-0 because I suck at the game. And did I want to play more? No, NBA just released, so it didn't. But if I had I'd play more of the game because it's enjoyable. It's actually fun. There's a skill gap there. The skill gap. If in Madden, if I play good, I want to beat somebody that's playing bad. If I play good in NBA, I want to beat someone that's playing bad. If I go on FIFA, I want to play someone. I want to play someone that's good, and if I'm playing good, then it's a close match. I don't want to be like playing good, and the other player gets lucky goals just because the game's like, oh, we'll roll this way instead of rolling that way. At the end of the day, we pay money for these games, and as far as I can tell by playing these games, these guys are taking our money, and they're going like, we've already got the money, we don't really care. And then whenever the server like Twitter blows up, like Fix 2K20 was trending, 2K20 or 2K responds to that by patching the game and sorting out, I'd say, about 40% of the problems. And then slowly but surely we're getting there, we're getting improved, we're getting better. We're not getting any communication from the developers. Ronnie 2K has been silent, completely silent since the game launch. He hasn't stated anything about the game since launch. But see, before the launch, he was posting videos. But now the game's out and people have problems with problems and exploits and bugs and glitches and the servers crashing. Ronnie 2K has fucking disappeared, and that's not fucking right. You have our money, Ronnie. Do something about it. Make the game good. Deliver what you promised. Give us the pie charts. Give us the respec. Change the neighborhood, because you just copy and pasted the fucking neighborhood in 2K20 from last year. I'm surprised I don't find any 2K19 logos around the neighborhood. Well, thanks for listening, guys, and peace out.
Yeah.